Hey, resilient champions. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Blessings wherever you are. I hope you had a beautiful weekend and you are ready for a very productive week. Thank you for being part of today's live stream where we are talking on the subject of the importance of embracing your scars. Be at peace with your scars. When I was looking at the definition of what a scar is, I saw many definitions, but I go with the definition that a scar is a mark left on our skin or within the body tissue where a wound, a burn, or sore has not healed completely and fibrous connective tissue has developed. So a scar is left by a wound, or sometimes it is left by a challenge that we went through. And some scars manifest physically while others manifest emotionally. Some scars are barely visible while others are bold and bright on our bodies. And some scars might have lingered on our bodies for decades or for a long time, fading gently in the background. Others may be fresh, open, exposed wounds, still bleeding. Whatever the case, wherever they are from, or however you might have acquired your scars, do not look at them in disgust. Hey, Queen, good morning. Thank you very much. I appreciate your love and support. Happy Monday. Thank you for stopping by. So, today we are saying that we want to discuss the importance of embracing our scars, whether they are physical scars or emotional scars, whether they are barely visible or they are bold on our bodies. We are going today to learn to be at peace with our scars, to embrace our scars and just be at peace and live with them. I was reading and I really came through a very beautiful piece. Hey, Aubrey, welcome. Good morning. I hope you had a very beautiful weekend. Thank you for stopping by for this discussion today where we are learning and growing together on the importance of embracing our scars and the importance of learning to be at peace with our scars. So I read somewhere and I really would love to share with you. The person said, I forgot the writer's name because I read a lot of things, but this one really stuck with me. What might sometimes seem broken is actually just art, showcased in a newer form, like a mosaic, fragments and scraps and shards sequenced in such a way that it becomes a masterpiece. On their own, you might think that they are remnants of something that was once whole. But when you piece them together, hold them up to the sunlight, and take a step back, you just admire the glitter, the sparkle, and the shine. They make something so much bigger, so much brighter, so much braver. And the writer went on to say, the scars fit together flawlessly because they are bits and pieces of you. And I also read somewhere where somebody was talking about their life and their experiences, and she wrote a book called Broken and Repackaged. And when you saw the image of the broken pieces repackaged together, I tell you, they look more beautiful than if they had remained whole, because they were colorful. The patches made so much more creativity and style that it looked so much better and brighter. And that's why when they say it is important to be at peace with your scars or to love your scars, it is a way of saying they are what you are and they are your identity, because they show that you have conquered and that you have been brave, that you are strong and that you are resilient. And the thing is, we all have scars, at least one scar somewhere on our body. Because, like they say, the scars might be emotional or physical. And so, whether your scar is emotional or physical, embrace them, be at peace with them, and learn how to love them, because they are a part of you. They are a part of your story, and they are a part of your lessons. They are a part of your history, and they will help you to become stronger. And that is your evidence that you are a strong person. And so when I was thinking about the people who always try to hide their scars, who always think that because they have scars, they have to hide somewhere, I decided to bring this topic today to tell you that it is okay to have scars and that everybody has a scar. Some people have big scars, some have smaller scars, some have scars that have been there for long. And I got news for you. So long as you are alive, one day or the other, you are going to have some scars, because life is full of challenges. Life is full of ups and downs. Hi, Nikki, you are welcome. Thank you so much. I hope you had a beautiful weekend and that you are ready for a productive week. Today, we are talking about the importance of embracing your scars. And we are saying that a scar is a mark left within the body tissue where a wound, a burn, or a sore has not healed completely. And some scars manifest physically while others manifest emotionally. And some might be visible, others might be invisible, others might barely just be there. But whatever the case, be ready to embrace your scars, because it is in embracing your scars. Absolutely, that's true, Nikki. Scars are reminders, and like somebody said, scars are our trophies for victories over our challenges. And that's why it is really useful for you to learn to be at peace with your scars. Absolutely, Nikki. Scars may also be heroic. Yes, because scars are a symbol or an evidence that you have overcome, and that the thing that challenged you, even though it has left a scar, you pick the lessons and you have moved. You are no longer with that wound, you have removed from your scars. And so sometimes your scar may be just some little fall or some little accident or some minor thing. Like we say, everybody have scars. Some people's scars are big, others are small. And the common denominator is most often we struggle with accepting our scars. The struggle is people most often They are ashamed of their scars, and they are ashamed of accepting or showing their scars, because why? We are more concerned with what people may think when they see our scars, or what people will say when they see our scars. We are afraid of being judged, because why? We live with the what people will think and what people will say, instead of embracing who we are and what we want to be. And the truth is, we have to learn not only to accept our scars, but also to embrace and love them. And this is such an important reminder of having just one little step to help you be at peace with your scars. Learn to accept and love your scars. Because why? Life is a journey through valleys. Life is a journey through mountaintops, thunderstorms, and sometimes the high waves, sometimes the low waves. And we have to navigate them. And especially during disappointments, failures, or pain, or even the death of someone that we love, we have to learn. Yes, Queen, each scar tells a story. Tell your story accordingly. It may help someone else. And you just said it all. That is what we are talking about. Because what you consider as your scar and that it broke you, the scar is evidence that you healed, and it may help someone who is going through what you went through to also heal. And when we say life is a journey through valleys and mountains, hey, Love and Live Show, you are welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the support. Today, we are talking about the importance of embracing your scars and the importance of being at peace with your scars. And we have really learned that it is through or during the process of healing from your scars that you discover how strong you are, because you dig deep within you and you discover limitless greatness that you didn't even know that was there, to find the answers, because you have to heal, and that's why you have to look for the answers. And that's also why you it is a time that you give yourself permission to believe that you can survive. And it starts with your willingness to confront your scars. And like they say, an illness diagnosed is half healed. When you accept to confront your scars, it's like you say, okay, I am, this scar shows that I am sick, or I have a wound which shows that I have been wounded, but I have to put plaster there, I have to put medication there, I have to heal. And even if I heal and there is a scar on my hand, it is not something that I will use like to cover. No, it is something that I want to brandish to show people that I am an overcomer. I am a winner. And it is painful sometimes. Those scars are painful because sometimes we have lived with them for so long, for decades. Each time we look at them, it reminds us of a painful moment. But also, it is during when we accept to look at those scars and remember the lessons and compassion related to those moments in our life that connects us with the people we are called to serve. And after that, you have to give yourself permission to heal your wounds. It's going to take every courage and talent and skill that you possess. And because it takes everything you have, it will also show you everything you are. And once you have seen that, it becomes impossible not to show up fully for everything you do. And so our pains and challenges and failures are like fuel that will help us to ask ourselves how far we want to go, what we are willing to do to get there, and what we are willing to do to pick ourselves up. And all of this, it starts with taking responsibility for your life. And being responsible for your life is accepting that, yes, I am a normal human being. I am not perfect. I make my own mistakes, but this is time for me to identify the lessons and rectify them. And this shows that you have refused the victim or scapegoat mindset. You are looking forward in a positive and solution focused manner. And taking responsibility is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of supreme confidence that I accept that I have a problem, but I know there is a solution. And most importantly, I know that it depends on me because I am my own responsibility. And once I figured this out, I was willing to own my scars so that I could help others to heal theirs. That's what Queen Ombaya said. Each scar tells a story and it may help someone. And once I started owning my scars, I realized that that was a way for me to help other people. Hey, Kevin, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by despite your busy schedule. I always appreciate you. Thank you so much for being such a role model, such a great coach, and such a great mentor. Thank you for all you do. I am so grateful. Thank you for stopping by and for always supporting. So, today we are talking about the importance of embracing your scars and of learning to be at peace with your scars. Thank you so much for the share out. Thank you for the thumbs up. I thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate all you do. And so, when we figure out that we are going to continue having scars as long as we are living, and that no one is perfect because life is not a permanent smooth sail, we have to learn how to live with them. And I'll share a few ways or a few reasons why you should love your scars. And I'll also be grateful if you also share your own reasons in the chat, and so we will be learning and growing together. And one of the first reasons that you should learn to love your scars is your scars, they prove. Hi, Six Bulls, you are welcome. So we are going to find reasons why it is important for you to love your scars or to embrace your scars or to be at peace with your scars. Because one, your scars prove that you are a warrior and that through that battle, even though it left scars, the scars are there to prove and to be a constant reminder that no matter what you went through, you made it through and you are, in fact, a winner. And that's a trophy for you to celebrate. So each time you look at your scars, it should be a moment of celebration for you because it shows that you are a winner. You survived. It's only a scar. It is just there to remind you that you are a winner and that you are a survivor. Yes. Hi, Six Bulls. Thank you so much. Happy Monday. Absolutely, Nikki. Your scar is there to remind you that you made it. You are a winner. You are a warrior. And you are a survivor. Another reason why you should love and celebrate and embrace your scars is they are a lesson. Your scars leave lessons, and lessons are your constant reminder to keep growing. Hi, Chan, you're welcome. I hope you had a beautiful weekend and that you are starting a productive week. And so we say your scars are a lesson because some of life's lessons leave scars, and those scars may show that you messed up at one point or another. It also shows that you grew and overcame the challenge, and that you never take life for granted, and you wouldn't be the person you are today without your scars, because you learn how to grow and how to pick yourself up. Because why? Life is constantly like the waves going up and down, and you are bound to meet with challenges. Sometimes they are so hard that you don't think you will survive them, but you made it, and you had a scar, and that scar is your symbol of you being a winner. Hey, hey, cousin David, you are welcome. Hi, Frugal Mama, welcome. Cousin David, welcome. I celebrate you. I'm always grateful for your support and love. Thank you very much for always being there. And so we are sharing some of a few reasons. There are so many reasons why we should embrace our scars and be at peace with them. Nikki says, although this scar left on my knee from childhood is a reminder that I wasn't as in control of my bicycle as I thought I was. Absolutely, Nikki. And that is a reminder that even from young, you were a go-getter. You at least braved it to do your bike. Some people don't even have the courage to bike. Hi, Tracy, you are welcome. I want to welcome Design with Emma, you're welcome. Hi, fam, African Dreaming, Jay and April, you are welcome. I hope you had a very beautiful weekend and that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, cousin David. I greatly appreciate you. Good times. Thank you for coming. I want to thank everyone for coming, for stopping by. And today's topic, we are discussing on the importance of being at peace with your scars, the importance of embracing your scars. And we are saying that some scars manifest physically while others manifest emotionally. And some, hey, Lisby, thank you so much for coming. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you all for your time and your support. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. So we are discussing today the importance of embracing your scars, and we are saying that some scars might be barely visible while others are boldly imprinted on us. We can't hide them. But the common phenomenon is that most often we struggle to accept our scars. And today I want to share what I learned from my readings. Yeah, I put a bandage on my knee, then hopped back on that bike. Absolutely, that's a winner mentality. So I really wanted to share with you people what I read somewhere, and I will read it out to you. They say What might sometimes seem broken is actually just art, showcased in a newer form, like a mosaic. You remember the mosaic, the way they build them with those broken pieces, like a mosaic, fragments and scraps are sequenced in such a way that they produce a masterpiece. And when I saw this part, they produced a masterpiece, and I was, whoa, those pieces, when you put them together, those the scars, what did they do? They produced a masterpiece. Thank you so much for the reminder, Queen. So those scars, they produced a masterpiece, and those pieces, they fit together so flawlessly. Because why? They are bits and pieces of you. They are your story. And that is why you should learn to love your scars. You should learn to embrace them. You should learn to live with your scars. You should use them as a reminder that you are a winner, that you are a conqueror, that you are a resilient champion, and that you survived. Thanks, chilling with the realists, my namesake. I want to thank every one of you who is in the bushes but listening and supporting. Thank you so much. I don't take your support for granted. And so when we when we look at the reasons why we should celebrate or why we should love our scars, there are so many of them, and they are so beautiful. And one of them is that your scars are a unique way to show that your story is unique. They are all unique with their own stories. Because sometimes they will say every scar has its own story. It is unique in the way it looks, as well as the story behind it. And so the scar that you will get from your bike, from falling from your bike, like Nikki was sharing, is different from some emotional scar that you will get because you broke up from a relationship or because you lost somebody. And so that's why they say the scar might be physical or it may be emotional. But whatever it may be, you have to embrace it, because that is how life will continue to be, ups and downs. Sometimes it will be valleys, sometimes it will be mountain tops, sometimes it will be celebrations, sometimes it will be failure, sometimes it will be one challenge or the other. But you have to embrace the scars. You have to learn how to love your scars. You have to learn all these things, because why? They are a way of, they are a proof of you are healing, and they are a proof that you decided to move on despite any challenge that you have gone through. And we are always going to be challenged. So long as we are alive, we are going to face one challenge or the other, because every new day brings its own. Every new day brings its own. But who are we? We are resilient champions, because we know that we have to keep going. We have to focus on the end goal. We have to keep our eyes focused on our goal. And there's no stopping, because it's never going to be a smooth sail. It's going to always be ups and downs. And we are entitled to keep sailing until we get to the shore, until we get to where we are going. And so, another beautiful reason why you should embrace your scars are a proof of healing. And like sometimes we will say that the body has a magical way to heal itself, but also sometimes we need to find the healing. And that's why we say you take responsibility to know whether this scar that I have today Am I going to heal it by myself? Am I going to need help to heal it? Or is it going to auto heal? But we have to keep asking questions and finding the solution, because our job is to heal and to keep moving. And most often, we forget that our scars are a part of us. Your scars become a part of you. And so you can as well just love them, because they are just as beautiful as any other part of your body. It is time to accept your scars and what they stand for. So you accept your scars and what your scars stand for, because why? Every scar has a story. Every scar has a story behind it. Either you fell from your bike, either you broke up with someone, either you lost someone, whatever the case, this scar. Oh, I am so happy to hear that. Thank you so much, and I am happy to serve. And if you want to really have a chat with me, I have my Instagram link in the description of this video. You can send me a direct message and I will give you a 30-minute free clarity call where you can talk more if you want to talk more. Thank you so much for your testimony. And for everyone out there, thank you so much, namesake. Have a very beautiful and productive day at work. I thank you for your support. I thank you. I thank everyone who is here. And I left the link in the I left the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up and share their thoughts about the importance of embracing your scars. Your scars also can raise awareness, because when they say scars have a great way of raising awareness. If you're showing off your scars as a result of an illness that you overcame, for example, like the people who have been through lots of illnesses and they have been operated upon, they have healed and stuff. Your scars can raise awareness to the people who are suffering from that kind of illness at that time, and give them hope that they can also heal. And so embrace your scars, be at peace with them, and use them to help other people. Because why? People learn from their experiences and from other people's experiences. So use your scars to raise awareness. I am using my own scars to raise awareness and to tell people that they are not a failure just because they failed at something. I failed at marriages and I thought I was a failure. And I had that, my own scar was more emotional. Like we say, some scars are physical, others are emotional. My own scar is emotional, and sometimes those emotional scars are so deep and so hurtful that you need help, outside help, to heal them or to live with them. But I can assure you, if you take and are willing to heal your scars, be they emotional or be they physical, they are going to heal. And with time, you are going to be gradually forgetting them and just be happy to live at the moment. And so use your scars to raise awareness, because a lot of people are going through a lot of things. A lot of people are going through a lot of things. Absolutely, Emma. There is nothing wrong with getting help. In fact, getting help is the most sensible thing that you can do to yourself. Getting help is the most strongest show of self-confidence, because when you are asking for help, it means that you understand that you have taken yourself as far as you can go, and now you need help to go further. And that's why they say the people who ask for help are the strongest people. They are the most confident people, because they trust their strengths, and then they know that for their weaknesses they need help. And people who ask for help are people who want to win, are people who want to succeed. Think about it. If you don't want to succeed and you can't do anything, you don't care. But when you really want to succeed and you want to do something which you cannot do, automatically you know that you need help to be able to do it. So when you ask for help, it is a sign that you are determined to succeed and that you take your success seriously. And that's why we continue raising awareness on the importance of asking for help. Either you can find a coach, you can find a therapist, you can find a community. On the contrary, Odom, and I can tell you, you are not alone. I used to feel like that too. I used to feel weak when I asked for help. I used to feel that it was a weakness until when I started my personal development journey. Like Odom says, I feel weak when I ask for help. And I am telling you, Odom, that was me before 2018 when I started my personal development journey. And I learned that asking for help was the most powerful thing that you could do. Is you have taken your power and you are sure of your strengths, and you have identified your weakness, and you are focused on solving it. And that's why it is so important for you to ask for help. There are many ways you can ask for help. Sometimes you might not feel comfortable, or you think that people will, if you tell your friends, they will mock at you, or they will not understand you. And that's why most often people go to people that they are not related with and who are professionals. So whether your healing or your scar is emotional or physical, you can find a coach, you can go for therapy, and you can find a community. It is the strongest and the most intelligent thing to do when you ask for help. Because on your own, you can just take you as far as you can go. And sometimes the things that are challenging you are things that you can easily handle if somebody tells you what to do or how to go about it. And I can assure you, whatever you're going through, whatever challenges you have, someone somewhere has had those very challenges. Because in essence, most of humanity is the same. We go through almost the same challenges. It's just that sometimes some people are more equipped to handle their own challenges than others. And so, Odom, like Queen says, asking for help is not a weakness, it's actually a sign of strength, because it is a hard thing to do. And she's reminding you, God said a closed mouth won't be fed. Absolutely. Thank you so much for all your contributions. I am so blessed to have all of you just sharing and us learning together, because we are growing, we are becoming. Nobody has arrived. We are becoming until we get to the last breath. We will keep growing, we will keep learning. And we can, like they say, when the more the opinions, the better we learn, because the better we learn from different people's experiences. And so, although it is okay to ask for help, it is a sign of strength, and it is a sign of an achiever, because asking for help means you are not willing to remain where you are. You want to go further. And that's why you are celebrated when you ask for help. I want to come back to Timothy James. Yes, nothing wrong with asking for help. From time to time, I take advantage of my old neighbor. I fix his computer. That's James. I don't know what you mean by taking advantage of somebody. If you are taking advantage because the person, oh my goodness, you're so funny, he's so gullible, it's hilarious. I don't want to enter into it, but please, if you can do it without taking advantage of him, you will be doubly blessed. Leave the people to do what they are doing. Don't enter into their way of doing things, and change who you are. Just be who you are and be a serviceable person, and you might have more than $500. Be of service. Don't take advantage of old people in particular. Old people are your blessings. Don't take advantage of them. Good Time says after we get help, we need then after we get the help we need, then we can also help others. That is very true. And that is the purpose. That is the mission, to get help so we can be of help to others. To help ourselves so we can also help others. We all need a little help sometimes, but I totally understand not wanting to ask. There is also a feeling of being judged. I think knowing where to seek help is important too. Absolutely, Stace. That's what we are talking about. And Stace, thank you always for your support. I really greatly appreciate you always being around, and thank you so much. And I want to thank everybody else in the chat, and even those who are going to watch the replay. I thank you so much for your support, for your love, and for all of us just building this community and growing together. Thank you for your thumbs up as you come in. Thank you for those who have shared the live stream. I am so grateful, and I appreciate and celebrate you accordingly. And the important thing that I also want to reiterate here is knowing where to seek help. And that is so important, because, and that's why we talk about going to professionals. And sometimes it's not as expensive as we think. Or sometimes you have people who will give you, if you are in a community, if you find yourself a good community, you have people who can give you the support free of charge. And I can tell you, when, as a professional, you have the responsibility of keeping people's secrets. I don't have to reiterate on that. As a professional, professionals don't run their mouths and go and tell everyone, oh, look at Odom came to my office the other day and said one thing or the other. No. Professionals are bound. They respect their clients, they respect the secrets, they respect, that's like they say, everything that you say remains between two of you. It remains, like if you go for a face-to-face consultation, whatever you say remains in that room. And if you're doing a Zoom call, whatever you say finishes when the call is over. You just pick the lessons, pick your assignment, and keep moving. And sometimes, why it's important to go to professionals, sometimes they have so many clients, they don't even remember, they don't have time to be thinking about what this person said or to go and tell people, because their job is to help you to bounce back, or to help you to heal your scars, or to help you to learn to love your scars, just to love you the way you are. And so, thank you for that reminder, Stace. It is important to know where to seek for help. Autumn says, I was taught to tighten your belt before you ask for help. It's true, because we have grown in different places and different times. And I really understand what you're saying, because I also have grown where they will tell me to tighten your belt. And that's why I said, when I started my personal development journey, I had to unlearn a lot of limiting beliefs. I had to unlearn a lot of things that were stopping me from achieving, because they were limiting me. And when they say tighten your belt, literally, sometimes it's not, the solution is not only within you, because you take yourself as far as you can go, and then you need help. And that's why it is okay to ask for help. It is okay to unlearn all those things that are limiting you from growing. And Ombaya said, Odom, tighten your belt as much as you want. Don't kill yourself. You can tighten the belt so tight that you will die. That says it all. And that is really true. Absolutely. And that's very true, because some of those things that we have grown up with, and that they tell us to tighten your belt, like Ombaya said, you can tighten your belt until it kills you. And that's why you have to use your common sense to know that this belt is already as tight as I want it. Now I can't tighten it any longer by myself. I need help. It is okay to ask for help. It is even the most sensible and intelligent thing to do. And asking for help shows that you are strong. So it is okay, and you are not a failure, or you do not have any problem. You are a winner, because you know that you need help. Being afraid of asking for it is another part of it. Knowing that you need the help is the first thing, and it is so important. And so now that you know that it is a sign of strength, go for it. Don't tighten your belt and kill yourself. Leave that belt where it should be. Just tighten it to where it is comfortable for you, where you can still breathe, and then go look for help. And like Emma says, a therapist or counselor will help you more than you can imagine. Yes, because that is their job, and that is what they do, and they do it so well. Because if they don't do it well, the next time you will not come back. Hi Lahari, you're welcome. I think we are talking about two different types of help. We are talking about professional help. Emma, we are saying that sometimes we have, sometimes we, I'm distracted by the comments. Sometimes the scar is emotional, and sometimes it is physical. Of course, if you have a physical scar, maybe you had an accident or you fell from your bike, like Nikki said, and all of that, you know that you go to the doctor and they will heal your wound. They will put you plaster or something, they will heal your wound. If you have a professional scar or that's something you have a challenge in your office, that's with your colleagues. You can find a counselor to talk about them. But if it is an emotional scar, you need a therapist. You need a therapist. So you have to identify the kind of scar you have. Is it physical? Is it emotional? Or is it spiritual sometimes? And that is why you have to identify what kind of scar do I have and what kind of help do I need. And so it doesn't matter what kind of help you need, just identify which one will serve you for that challenge, for that problem, or for that scar that you have at that particular time. So it doesn't matter whatever it is, what is important is to identify the kind of help that you need and then you go look for it. You might need a doctor, you might need a counselor, you might need a therapist, you might need a coach, you might need a mentor. Whatever the case, if you identify that you need help, ask for it. It is the most healthy thing that you can do. Yep. Hey sis, I am so happy to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I celebrate you. It is always a pleasure to have you. I love you and I thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you and don't mind my earrings. Sometimes I really have to bring myself to wear them. Hi, Anita, you are welcome. I hope you had a very beautiful weekend and you started a very productive week. Okay, everybody is talking to everybody. Hi, Tamika. Welcome. Thank you for being a part of this live stream. I thank everybody who is here. I thank you all for helping in my journey, for always supporting, for always coming to share love, to share support, and to share. You're very welcome, Emma. Thank you. No, I thought I should really dwell on that because it is important to know whatever the case, just find what is suitable for you. And because you have to give the right diagnosis to be able to have the right treatment. And that's why we insist on having clarity in what you need. So when you have a clarity on what kind of help you need, it really simplifies the kind of you it simplifies your journey because you know exactly where to go. And that is also so helpful because it means you know exactly what your challenge is, what your problem is, or what your scar is. And it is really so. Hi, my brother. I am so blessed to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the like and share. I thank you for everything that you do. I hope you're having a blessed day. I thank you for your service. So today we are discussing about the importance of embracing your scars and how to learn to be at peace with your scars. And we already shared that your scars, we shared a few reasons why you should embrace your scars. We shared a few reasons why you should love your scars. And we said that, first of all, your scars are a proof that you are a winner. It shows that you had a challenge and you scaled it, and now you just left with the scars. And sometimes the scars might not even be visible again, because with time the color changes and sometimes they just blend with your skin. Because why? Your scars are part of your history. Your scars are part of your journey. Your scars are part of your journey, and they are a reminder and a lesson. They are unique and they are proof of healing, and they are a part of you. And we are saying that you can use your scars to raise awareness. Also, your scars are character, because I don't know whether you what you think about tattoos. Scars are like tattoos. They seem foreign to your skin, but they leave a mark that will be there for life. And your scars add character to both your personality and your body, and they enable your body to be a little different from the rest. So your scars are your unique signature. Your scars are your unique signature. And sometimes you might be ashamed, most often. And the main reason why we try to hide our scars is because we are ashamed of what people will say. We are ashamed of being judged. We are ashamed of what society will think about us. Meanwhile, it is not their problem. And it is not your job to think about what they think about you. It is your job to heal your scars, or to heal your wounds, and to embrace your scars, to learn to love them, and to showcase them like proof of your resilience, of you being a winner, of you being a conqueror. And we say that your scars are like trophies for your victory over your challenges. And life is always going to have challenges. We are always going to be challenged, because life is not one smooth sail. It is a journey. And sometimes we get to the mountaintop, sometimes it's the valley, sometimes we lose someone, sometimes we are celebrated, sometimes we are tolerated, sometimes we have so many challenges, sometimes we even lose a loved one. And we are so, the scar that they leave is so big that you don't know that you can live with them. Learn to embrace it, learn to love it. Official says, I got 8 tattoos, my sister, when I was younger. I got my first tattoo when we were young. Absolutely, and that's your unique identity. Everybody, it depends on what you want to embrace, or how you want to live your life, or how you want to show up. But the important thing is you embrace your authentic self, you own your scars, and you don't let people to use them against you, or to use them to mock at you, or to use them to make you feel that you are not worthy, or to make you feel that you are a failure. No, use your scars like your evidence that you are a winner. And whatever people think about you, whatever people will say, that is their business. And like I'll always remind us, one of the main reasons why we struggle to hide our scars is because we think that people will judge us. We are ashamed that we will be judged, or that people, what will people say if they see our scars? And then we struggle to hide them. Meanwhile, we have to stand out, we have to show them, we have to use them as a symbol of victory, as a symbol that we won our challenges. Yes, Stace, I agree with you. Own your scars. Owning your scars is a sign of strength, a testimony of what you've been delivered from or out of. Absolutely. It is really so important to own your scars, because for you it is a constant reminder that you are a winner and that you did not fall and remain on the floor. You fell, but you decided to get up, and that you want success for yourself. Because no matter the scars, you didn't give up on your journey. You heal them, you embrace them, you love yourself for your scars, and you keep going. And you make the scars a part of your story, a part of your history, because they are a part of your life, and they are what makes you a strong person, a winner, a successful person. And the scars, they educate people around you. When you show your scars, it will interest people to want to ask you questions. And sometimes you don't even and obliged to answer any questions about your scars. Thank you, Stace. You are not obliged to answer questions about your scars. But why not? If you think that they can help someone, and if you have even built the mentality and the mindset that you are valuable with your scars, it doesn't matter what question people ask you about your scars, you will share them willingly with no shame. It's not a shame to have a scar. Everybody has one scar or the other. Some people have bigger scars, some have smaller scars. Some people deal with their scars in different ways, but it is as a human being, every one of us, we will have a challenge at one time or the other, and it will leave us with scars. Are you going to leave your scars to kill your dreams, or are you going to embrace them and showcase them like your shield, like your trophy for your victory over your challenges? And that's what we're talking about today. Use your scars as your trophy that you overcame challenges, that you were victorious. You were challenged, but you won. This is a sign that I won. Now it is a scar. And sometimes it will fade into and blend back into the into your color. Sometimes it will stand out. But whatever, just love your scars. Be at peace with them. They should not be something that you will keep worried and sleepless nights about. Don't have sleepless nights about your scars. Embrace them. Love them. Love your scars. Because why? Because your scars are a are your trophy that you were victorious over challenges, and your scars remind you of your resilience and God's grace. We can't really just ignore God's grace in this conversation, because your scars are a symbol of so many things, but most importantly, victory. Your scars, your symbol of victory. You are a victor, you are a winner, and you are not the one that will sit there and rub your or hide your scars. See my scars, I survived it. I survived challenges. Hi, Carbon Q, you are welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And everyone in the chat, even those who are going to watch the replay, I really thank you for your time. Hi, Steve, my brother, you are blessings. I thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Thank you all for the thumbs up, and for those who can share the live stream. I am so grateful to you. So today we are really talking on the importance of embracing your scars, the importance of being at peace with your scars, and the importance of learning to love your scars, because Your scars are part of your story. Your scars are part of your journey. And your scars are a symbol or your trophy for victory over your challenges. And your brain needs proof to see if you are an overcomer. And that is what your scar is, a showcase that you are an overcomer, that you have survived, you are victorious, you are a winner, you are just a proof that you are your own competition, and that you have won many times. You are competing with you and you have won many times. Hey Gina, you're welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are talking about the importance of embracing your scars and the importance of being at peace with your scars, the importance of loving your scars. Because why? They give others hope. Another reason why you should embrace your scars and why you should love your scars give others hope. Your scars are an indication of hope in many ways. It may allow others to hope that their scars will look similar once they are healed. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so grateful for your time. I'm grateful for everyone who is here. Have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of the week. Have a productive week. It's always a pleasure to have you and to discuss, to share, and learn together. So, we were saying that your scars give hope to so many people because every time we have how many people on earth? More than or close to 8 billion people. And I can assure you, all of those 8 billion people, they have scars. We all have scars. And the older we get, the more scars we will have, the more because the scars are the evidence of us overcoming the challenges that we go through or the things that happen to us. So whether your scar is physical or emotional, you can heal them and use them to help other people. It is your job, in fact, to use your scars to give hope to other people. Because when you embrace your scars and people, you showcase them and you love your scars and you are at peace with your scars, it allows others to hope that they too can come through something affecting them. But most of all, it pushes the hope that they too can feel confident in their own skin after the heal. Because most of the things that give us scars, especially when they are emotional scars, for example, the loss of someone, you break from a relationship, or you lose whatever loss that is you deal with emotionally, it always reduces your self-esteem. It always reduces your self-confidence. And so when you showcase your scar, you are giving somebody hope who is going through. It's like when you share your story, you are giving somebody hope who is going through that very process or that challenge that you went through. You are giving them hope that they too can heal and that they too can recover or rebuild their self-confidence after they heal. And that gives them the motivation to find ways to heal and to grow. Hi, She's Island. Thank you for coming. I am grateful. And everybody, please, if I miss anybody, I am sorry. Charge it to the computer and not to my heart. I love you all and I thank you for your support and love. And so Use your scars to give people hope, to show them that they too can go through what you went through, and that even at that, they can still come out victorious with more self-confidence. And we always say our brain needs proof. Let us use our scars to give our brain the proof that they are always looking for. And most often, for you to own your scar, sometimes it requires for you to, one, take responsibility, which is non-negotiable. Taking responsibility is the center, is the foundation. Because when you take responsibility, it means I will accept it, I will grow through it, I will look for the lessons. The taking responsibility means I have refused the scapegoat mindset or the victim mindset. I don't want to look at myself as a victim. I am taking responsibility because I want to look for the lesson and I want to grow from it. And that's why I am taking responsibility. I am taking responsibility because I accept that I have a problem, but I know that there is a solution, and I'm confident enough that I can rectify it. Because why? If it has to be, it is up to me. And so either it is up to me to look for that solution myself or to find help. And that's why taking responsibility, it will really help you. Yes, my brother, no victim mindset, because that is a thing, a limiting mindset that will keep you from going to your greatness, because you limiting yourself and you are thinking that no, I cannot do this because I am like this. Everybody has been challenged, but those who want to grow, they look for help, and there is help in many places. And another thing that will help you to really embrace and love your scars is to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. That is some big thing about accepting, because when you accept your scar, it means you have removed the pain. You have accepted to remove that pain. And one of the ingredients that will help that pain to go away is when you forgive yourself. You forgive yourself for the things that you did that caused you that pain. If the pain was because of a choice you made that did not work or did not give you the result that you wanted. And so you might want to think about the importance of taking responsibility, of being responsible, of accepting that the mistake was made and identifying it and then rectifying it. You accept, you identify, and then you rectify. So you look for the lessons, and your mission is to find the lesson. You did not lose. You either win or you learn, and you use the lessons to do better. And most often, we are going to make some choices that will not go or give us what we want, and that will challenge us in ways that sometimes we think that this is the end. But the good news is, when you decide to take responsibility, accept that yes, this choice really was a bad choice, and then you identify the mistake and look for the lesson and then rectify it. That gives you the confidence to love the scar and to be at peace with the scar that challenge has left. It's not easy. It's not something. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. It's a work in progress. And it is intentional because you have to decide to 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 heal yourself, to grow, and to use your scar like your unique trophy for evidence that I am a winner, I am a conqueror, and that I am not using my scar to hide who I am. I am not hiding who I am. I am embracing who I am because my scar is part of me, is part of my journey. And my scar is a reminder that I am a winner. My scar is a reminder that I do great things. My scar is a reminder that I am not somebody who falls and remains on the floor. And so be at peace. Learn to be at peace with your scars. Hi, Alimatu. I hope you're doing fine today. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, Stace, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a beautiful day and take care. For everybody who is leaving, thank you so much for the love and support. Take care and embrace your scars. Learn to love them and just accept them and use them as your trophy for your victory over your challenges. Use your scars as your trophy for victory over your challenges because your brain needs to be reminded that you are a winner and that you are a conqueror. And each time your brain wants to tell you that you are not a winner, show that scar. Say, look, this is evidence that I am an overcomer, that I am a winner, and that I am proud of myself. I am embracing my scar. I am loving it. It is a proof of my healing. It is a part of me. I'm using it to raise awareness. It is adding character to me. And I am just using my scar as a unique to make my story more unique because every experience is different. And so use your scars for your unique experiences and just to serve. Use your scars to serve because why? We are all built to serve. We are all born to serve. And so, whether your scars are physical or are emotional, or they are barely visible or are really like bold and bright, embrace them. Whether the scars have lingered for decades and are now fading gently fading into the background, embrace them. If the scars are fresh, open, exposed wounds still bleeding through the plaster that you put on a few moments ago, embrace them and learn to love them. Because why? Whatever this, wherever the scars came from, or however you might have acquired them, do not look at them in disgust. Don't look down on your scars. Don't cover them. Don't conceal them. Don't hide your scars. They are your identity. They are unique. They are part of your story. And the truth is, we have to learn to embrace and love our scars because, like somebody said, they fit together because they are bits and pieces of you. They are what makes your story. And like those who are just coming now, I read something somewhere and I really wanted to share it with you, and I would like to share it with the people who are just coming now. And what does it say? What might sometimes seem broken is actually just art showcased in a newer form, like a mosaic. You know the mosaic where you have pieces patched together to make a beautiful creative style. And that's why they say, like a mosaic, your scars are like fragments and scraps sequence in such a way that they produce what? A masterpiece. They produce a masterpiece. Hi, Delian, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the share. For those who can share, I greatly appreciate you. And we are saying that the least you can do is for you to embrace your scars, because the only or most of the time, or the common denominator why people try to hide their scars, or why they are ashamed of their scars, is because we are afraid of what people will think. We are afraid of what people will say. And that is something that is keeping us back, because we live in the image of people. We don't live for us. We want to live in the image of what people will say, of what people will think. Meanwhile, we have to live for us. We are living for us. We are not living for people. And that's the thing that has to be your driving force. I live for me. I'm not living for people. And once I am better, or once I become better, I can relate better with people. And so your focus is to build you, so you can relate better with you. You can relate better with your own aspirations, and you can relate with others. And you are just looking for peace. You want your peace of mind, and that's your focus. And that's why will help you to understand that the scar that you have is your superpower, is your unique identity, is your lesson, is your blessing, is your trophy, and is your character. Use your scars to raise awareness. They will help a lot of people, especially when they are scars from emotional healing or from illnesses. It gives people hope that they too will heal. It will educate people, and that they can heal, and they can grow, and they can become more confident, even with their scars. So I want to thank you so much. I want us to always bear in mind that we are not a failure just because we failed at something at some point. We are a work in progress, and there is always room for improvement. And the best thing is, each time you are trying to improve, you are using lessons from your scars. And your scars are what? Your scars are evidence of healing. Your scars are evidence of a winner. Your scars are your trophy for overcoming adversity and challenges. And always bear in mind, everybody has scars. It depends on how you want to use yours. I have decided to use my own scars to raise awareness, to build myself, and to help people to grow. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to thank everyone who is going to watch the replay. Thank you so much, Delian. Embrace your scars. Yes, that's our job, to raise awareness that your scars are your superpower. They are your unique trademark, and that you can use them to help others. So it is your job to serve, and don't ever think that you don't have anything to serve with. Use your scars to serve with. Thank you so much, Gina. I thank everyone else who is still in the chat. Thank you so much. I don't want to take a lot of your time. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming by. And thank you for even those who are going to watch the replay. I always appreciate your support. your love, your encouragement, and sharing your experiences. Look, all of that what we share today, just sharing our experiences and learning and growing together. I want to wish all of us a very productive week. Thank you, Nikki. I'm always so honored to have you. Thank you so much for your support. You are always there. I really appreciate you. And thank you all the queens and kings in the house. I thank every one of you for accepting to embrace your scars, to love your scars, and to be at peace with your scars. Have yourselves a very blessed week, a very productive week.